I really do. I mean, so many situations where us as men, we don't open up enough, particularly us as black men, we don't open up enough to where we say, look, certain things hurt me, certain things I'm vulnerable about, certain things I need your help. I'm going through some shit and I need some assistance. We as men need to come together and stop fighting each other so much. And I can clearly see through your passion and everything you're talking about how much your heart you wear on your sleeve. And that leads me to the question I have though is when we're talking about marriage, all right, and particularly us, we don't come up, and I'm not sure how you grew up, but we don't come up in a situation where marriage is necessarily cool. We come up in a situation where you have to actually be married to someone to be wifed up, booed up. Like it's accepted that we are living with someone before we get married. It's accepted, and this is something that I've learned the hard way myself. It's kind of accepted that we shack up with people and we kind of just okay, that's because my parents did it, because someone did it, I'm just going to accept that. We have kids out of wedlock, we forget about how much a kid needs to see their parents in the household
Yeah.
and things like that. So when it comes to all of the situations you've been a part of, how much do you attribute if you actually trying to be a better man, you actually trying to do the right thing? And so much of that, because and the reason I get so passionate about this when I talk about it is because too often do we look at a person like who's been in your situation and say, oh, that guy ain't shit. When you think about it, he tried to be married, unlike so many other brothers out there who are shacking up, who are not doing the right thing. You're trying to do the right thing. So few of us out there trying to do the right thing is when you start trying to do the right thing, all of a sudden now there's problems because it's not the norm and things like that. So what about that concept? What about that idea of, hey, look, I was trying to do the right thing, whether it was with my first wife, my second wife. I mean, I have never heard, listen to me, Deshaun. I've been in a lot of situations. I've heard a lot of people on the show. Ain't nobody has spoken so highly about the wife that they're currently divorcing
Oh
ever,
yeah.
as well as you just said, as well as you articulated. And there's something strong to be said about that. So speak on that, like the kind of the concept of just trying to do the right thing. Hopefully you can help a lot of young brothers out there now who I know are struggling with relationships because we don't know. We weren't taught this. I tell people all the time, I've been to two weddings in my entire life, and those two weddings are not, they're not, but the couples aren't together. I've been to more funerals than weddings. To the point